Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hey everybody, today is bonus day. You get an episode that I have interviewed Lucia, one of my clients. She's a stylist and she is incredible at what she does, and she didn't have any clients when she first joined the Mafia Academy, and now her business is going really well. She is fully booked with one-on-one clients. She's making $5,000 a month and it's been incredible to watch her. She's ready to go one-to-many, so we're teaching her now how to go one-to-many. Part of some people in the Mafia joined that are completely new in business, some people join that already fully booked. So no matter what, we get you to the next level, to go first fully booked one-on-one from Facebook and then fully booked one-to-many. So it's a really good talk. Lots of people find this very valuable, and there's a lot of tips because people are so engaging. They were asking lots of questions. So it's a live call and I really know that it's going to be really valuable for you. So I look forward for you to listen to this and enjoy it. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Francesca Moi and we got Lucia here with me. Good to see you everybody. Beautiful Michelle, Janine, Dawn, Charlene, Michelle, Nikki, Regine, Sherry. Look at you guys. You both look like angels in your white. Stop it. For some reason I can't see if you can see me or not. No, we don't have videos on, Janine, for you guys. Only the two speakers have their video on. So don't worry, we can't see you. You can be in your PJs and on your couch. You'll be good. No problem at all. All right, good to see everybody. Thank you for being patient with me. My internet wasn't allowing me. I was just delivering a class today with my 500K club, and I'll just rush from that room into this room. So this is not my usual room when I'm at events. So then my internet wasn't working. I was like, and all of that. But anyway, we are here. We are live, and we've got beautiful Lucia with us today. So I'm going to share my PowerPoint and then go back into being here. So what we're going to cover today, we really want to take your business to the next level and show you how Lucia has done it. Lucia's followed my strategy to get to her first $5,000 a month one-on-one. So we can show you how to do that. Now, we are experts here in the Mafia Academy. I help coaches to get the business from one-to-one to one-to-many. So some coaches come to me that they haven't got the business to a fully booked one-on-one yet. So that's the first thing we want them to do before we move them one-to-many. But our specialty is to actually move them one-to-many, to move them into running workshops, to get groups together. So Lucia, next step will be exactly that, which is super, super, super exciting. So Lucia, I'm just sharing my PowerPoint first. And then we're going to be able to get started. So I'll start and stop the PowerPoint so that people can actually see us as well. So today, everybody, how you can also make the first $5,000 in your month. And Lucia has done it. She's a styling, working with us quite a while. We'll find out in a minute. But how long you've been working with me, Lucia? You want to share to everybody where you at the beginning of your business and how your business?
Sure, Francesca. We're still static, so it's a little bit static, but that's okay. I began on February the 12th, 2020. So I've been 12 months in the Mafia, and I was a Maria for probably 3 years with you. I watched everything you were doing. I had another business coach, and I had grown from that business coach, and I needed something more. I wasn't getting the clients, and I could see the success stories that were coming through from your groups, and I thought, I want in. I definitely want in. I want to be that person. I've got a message to share with my clients and with my people, to love every aspect of themselves. And that was growing and growing. And you have just paved the way for me. I am passionate now. I've just gone goosey all over because I'm absolutely passionate about what I do now. I love what I do. I've got the strategy, you know, that the boom model, all of the funnel, the Marias, you know, the workshops, everything's just all coming together. I've got my head around it, and I'm ready to learn, you know, the next steps. So absolutely,
Of course.
so grateful. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, you have done it, right? You have done all of that. You're taking your business, your passion, and you just went for it. So tell us where you started running your business. So how did it look like? And what do you do so that people understand?
So pretty much when I first started, I guess my business is about 3 years old. I had an accident which stopped me from selling a product, a tangible product. So I went from having a tangible product to not being able to work. I had an injury on my hand and I couldn't work any longer. And so from that, I went, how am I going to share my knowledge, share my business with others, you know, my business knowledge and the love of helping women, particularly it was women. I've always had a passion for helping women. I have a disabled daughter that I've always been an advocate for. She's now 40 and I have learned all of my advocacy skills through her. And that was my passion, you know, to have women be where they are and love what they do. So that was just the driving force behind it. So when I had this accident, I found that I had to do something because I've always been an overachiever, as you know, FM. I'm a bit of a perfectionist and procrastinator and all those sort of things in one. But I really found that I had to replace almost a $6,000 a month income, and you know, from that, I went to nothing for 8 months. And it was just that pain of not having anything that really, I guess, drove me to find other avenues of ways of making income. And like I said, I had a previous coach, but that coach was all about automation. And automation is expensive, right? It's very expensive. It's very hard to make a go of it. I got fabulous results, but then I had to invest again. So it was that, you know, that constant investment.
Yeah. So Lucia, I just wanted to stop there 1 second. I just really want people to understand what your business looked like before. So what about, I was just thinking, if it's okay with you, I'm going to share my screen. I really want people to understand the difference, what they're doing in the business that is not working and why. So what was your funnel before you joined the mafia? How did it look like?
It was the other way around.
Okay, so tell me, you know that because you've been studying with me for the last 12 months, but people don't know what that means, right? So how did it look like before? And then we're going to do your current funnel on here so people understand what they need to do. We want them to get out of here understanding what the step you took. And if they want to do it on their own, they can do it on their own because we just tell them what you did. So let's go.
I was invisible. I had no friends in my social media pages. I only had a business page. I didn't have a group.
How many likes did you have? Do you know more or less?
Probably about 1,000 and something when I first started with you. I think I had about 1,000 and something followers. Okay. And I had no group, and I was trying to grow doing that. So I had no networking, and it was all doing a PDF.
And what was your call to action from that? How would you get clients?
Pretty much a 30-minute chat. So I was doing the 30-minute chat.
Okay.
And I had a program which was $17.95, I think it was at the time. And
how many people did you have in it?
2. That was
2 people in a year or more?
2 years, FM, probably in 2 years, yeah.
Okay, so in 2 years, you really, and thank you so much for sharing numbers, because this is where a lot of people don't understand what's happening in the business. Like they're thinking like there's something wrong with them, and I think that's how you felt, right? They're like, what's wrong with me? I've got this thing, I can't get clients into it, right? So and this is and the program was to help people with their clothing, to choose the best clothes for themselves and to love themselves.
Yeah. So it was scratching. It was what was outside is not really reflecting what's going on inside. So, that understanding we are connected. So, really understanding that. So I've always done the wardrobe edit. So I was teaching them the wardrobe edit. I was teaching them body shape, and I was teaching them about color and how color, connects with their energy. So there was a bit of energy there as well, energy work. So yeah,
right.
the three components of the program. So yeah, for that price.
Right, amazing. So obviously, imagine the frustration, right? So if anybody's watching this and you are in business, you will know, like if you're there right now, you will understand where Lucia was at, right? So being in business for years, not trying to just scrape it to find more clients, just to know where, not understanding what the problem is. So what we did for Lucia is that we helped her understand that if you don't have a following, if you don't have a top of the funnel that is strong, if you don't have a lot of Facebook friends. So how many Facebook friends have you got now?
5,000. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. You got 5,000 Facebook friends, which means that people would now see when you're posting something, right? People would be notified when you're posting something, which is the biggest strategy that most people that are successful in business have used already, right? It will trigger an algorithm on Facebook for you to be seen. And this is how you get in momentum. You've still got a business page, of course.
Yes, and I think I've still about maybe 1,300 followers on the biz page.
Yep. And the point of that is that the business page is the next step that will grow, right? So you just got to your 5,000 friends. Now the business page will explode because people want to start to see more. But we in the Mafia, we don't concentrate on the business page at first. That is the second step. We do that after. We don't do that straight away, right? We do that a little bit after. So then you've got your own group.
Yes, I have two groups actually. I have a private group and a public group. So I have one group that's just reached 400, and my private group has just reached 600 and something. So yeah.
Wow. So you got 1,000 people in your group, and now from here, you're still doing your one-on-one, your chats.
One-on-one chats, 30-minute chats.
Yep. And now you're getting to clients, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm
one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one, still doing one-on-one, but I'm transitioning to one-to-many. So
yeah, awesome. And you're fully booked with one-on-ones now. How many clients have you got?
I have got I've got 4 clients on the run at the moment. And I've just going to put my prices up because I've done my 10.
Yes.
Yesterday I did a workshop.
So you have had your 10 clients. This is what I wanted to get to, the numbers, right? So you got your 10 clients in your one-on-one. So the strategy so for everybody understand, the strategy we do here is that people always mistake and is to try to get straight to a one-to-many, right? So they see other people running workshops, they see other people going straight into like, oh, why do I have to do one-on-ones? I'll go one-to-many as well. So they go straight, they run workshops, they try to get people in the programs, and there's crickets there. So what we do with our clients, we say, okay, let's take a step back. Let's get around who you work with. Let's get you to really understand and know your clients properly so that we can actually advertise to them in the better way. And so we say, get your 10 clients, advertise, do your one-on-one sessions with 10 clients, which that will bring that about $10,000 into your business. Then right now, so obviously we went from making, having 2 clients in 2 years to getting 10 clients in the last 6 months or whatever that has been.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
In 6 months, yeah.
In 6 months. So now in 6 months we made $10,000. Well, before we made that, it took for making ever, right? And now that we know how to convert clients, then.
That's right. That's the magic pudding. That's when it all just starts to happen. It just all starts to fall into place, and it is so easy now because you do your workshop and then you do the conversion. Like you speak to people either about your high ticket item or your one-on-one program. So depending on where your client is at, that's what I've found anyway in mine now. I've gone I'm still offering the packages, because some people are at that level and some people are at the next level. So being mindful of what my clients need from me. So, yeah.
So the packages, and also you have now a program?
Yes. So my program is 1495. So I've got a program, a six-month VIP program. So
right, fantastic. And now you're starting to get people into that as well.
Yeah, so I've got people in that. Yes.
Oh my gosh, amazing, right? So do you guys see how what we did for Lucia was transition from going, I'm just trying to get people straight into a high ticket item, one too many, when I don't have confidence in yet.
Yeah, that was it. That was the key for me. I was so impatient. I really wanted everything straight away. And I remember conversations with UFM, and you're just like, pulling me in, and I'm like, no, I'm I want it now, because I've done all this stuff, but understanding that gives you such a key understanding to your client and what their needs are. That's the key.
Absolutely.
That is the key.
Absolutely.
That's the journey or the path. That because you've been there, and now I know that path too, so I can help my people, and that's helping me understand that, and the clarity that I've got now from that has really been the ticket to my new clients, my new client basis.
So if you're watching this and you're going, okay, well, wait, so how do we get to our $5,000 a month? So this is the point, right? We have changed the top of the funnel. We have changed from going, I'm completely invisible, people don't know who I am, and I'm just getting clients into the 30-minute chat from word of mouth and from referral. That will happen whenever people feel like it, right? You got no control out of referral-based business. You got no, you can't plan anything because you don't know when the next client will come from, because you don't have a plan. To taking ownership of your followers and of your leads and go, I'm going to run a workshops. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to run a meetup. I'm going to do it this many times a year. I'm going to have a group. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to be able to bring people through it. Like, it's priceless.
The thing that's really come to my attention is that people do meetups, then they don't do a meetup, then they do a meetup, and then they don't do a meetup. And I've seen that, and I have been really diligent with that. I even, if I only get 2 people at my meetup, I don't let it dishearten me. I keep going, I really keep going, because I know and I've seen the process works, and I have to go through that pain.
But the thing is, yes, 100%, Lucia, because people see people like me running events with 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 people, and you wonder, well, how do I get there? But how to get there? The people haven't seen that I've done events in front of 2, 3, 4 people as well.
Exactly, yeah. And understanding that 2 people, you can get 1 client. You can always, or you could get 2 clients, because you've got the time, the effort, the energy into those people. So you just do them. That's the system, or the strategy works. So doing the strategy and following the strategy is what has got me to this point of, my $5,000 months. Now, I'm ready for the $10,000 month, that's where I'm looking at now for my.
Fantastic. So Lucia, one of the things that you said in here, how did you do it? The first thing that we helped you with was believing in your offer. So can we talk a little bit more about that? So why did you not believe in your offer before, and how come you believe in it now?
I think I choked on the money. I choked, on the value that they were getting, and it was belief in myself around that money, that price. I kind of choked on it. Whereas when we do our offers, our packages, they're quite they're a lower price, but they're easier for a client to get their head around you, getting to know you more. Getting to know how they're going to work with you and whether or not they like you. Whereas when you go straight to that massive package, it's a big leap for me, so it must be a big leap for the client. So
And this is where, if you're watching this, and I would love you guys to tell us, like, what are you resonating with when we're talking about this stuff? What are the things that you feel like, oh my gosh, I resonate with that so much. I do that all the time. So tell us, tell us, tell us. But the thing is, a lot of people, and I know that some people are putting the hand up. So I would love you guys to just put in the chats any of the comments that you have, so that we can, I totally resonate. Janine, tell us, where are you at? How did it feel? Because we want to talk to you, we want to show you how you can actually do it, right? Because a lot of people start the business, and there is business coaches out there that say, put your prices up, go, let's go. And you're comparing yourself with people that have been in business for successfully for 5-6 years, and they're now charging, $20,000, $30,000, and you feel like, I need to put the price up. I need to put the price up. But the price is not going to go up until you truly, 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 truly believe in your offer. So Michelle, I love you guys. I love that you are resonating. Dawn says, I'm definitely afraid of the price. Dawn, fantastic. This is a good awareness. You go, I'm afraid of the price. So what? Guess what? Dawn, put your price down, do a special, half your price for the next 10 people, only for 10 people. Go, my price is, there's a special right now, it's half or even a quarter, depending how crazy your ex-business coach help you to put the price up. Do it, because that will help you with your confidence, but also will give you that momentum. And now all of a sudden you go, oh gosh, I got 10 clients. Yes, Lucia.
Dawn has just said she's got a package, retreat package for $249. Dawn, get it out there. You're going to have 10 clients straight away. It's just like, boom. Yeah. And you'll see then that people will want more. And that's what I've just come to realize. People are wanting my top end package. When I first started, it was for $550. And I've just said to my VA, that's got to go up. That is, people are taking the 7 sessions for $550. Why wouldn't you, right? It's amazing value. You're getting 7 sessions one-on-one with your client, like with your coach for $550. What a bargain. So it's that mindset that has to shift to see what you offer. Yeah.
Amazing. But listen, also the point is this, Dawn, if you have, fantastic, you got 15 people coming to your workshop, which is amazing. Now listen, the thing is, if you build enough trust in that workshop, Dawn, you're the mafia, Dawn. Dawn is one of my clients too. Oh my God, well done. This is so good. Okay, so Dawn, you've done the top of the funnel properly. This is the thing. The reason why you're getting 59 people to go to your half day, that is because they trust you already. You've done everything right. This is such a great thing. Dawn, $249 for your retreat. You're going to sell out. You're going to get at least 10 people saying yes this week. So you watch it, at least, my darling. That is amazing. And $249 is crazy cheap. So I would like you to say $249 is only for the first 10 people. And then the price has to go up to $350 because, it's crazy price. And you will watch out of 15, all of them will buy. I can guarantee you that. You've done all the stuff in the mafia correctly, so for sure it will happen. So listen, I want to go back to the messages. Michelle says, I've been choking on my package and offer. Finally got it out and put it on social media this morning, so I can't go back now. Michelle, I love that. But listen, this is the secret of this, right? We don't pull our prices out there on social media. What we do is we get people into a phone call. We get people to talk to us. We get people to come to our free events. Yes, Lucia?
Absolutely. FM, as you know, I've done the certification course, and I actually have a client now that I am teaching this system, this package, the model, and she's had 4 clients already. So it's just like, it's just exploding, because
amazing.
It works. She's had 4 clients, and I'm like, oh my God, she was just ready to find the right system. And yeah, Michelle, I never put a package out there. I get the 30-minute chat or a 15-minute chat. I do a 15-minute meditation with clients, and that's when I talk to them about my packages or my program. Yeah.
So for everybody to understand, Lucia has been part of my Mafia certification. So I teach my clients they want to know more on how to teach these strategies for their own clients. So Lucia's done that. She's a Mafia certified coach, and she's now able to teach some of the strategies that we do in the gold membership in the first package that we have, which is fantastic. So I find it hard to charge people for anything. I'm trying to work out why. I can even work out what prices I should charge. Janine, you got to start from a price that is a no-brainer. So let's say that if you can, I started 6 years ago, I had a package of 4 sessions for $180. No joke. So it's like literally like $40 per session. It was a no-brainer. People were like, for 4 sessions, for 1? I'm like, no, for 4. And they were like, of course. Right. So come up with a price that is like crazy cheap, right? Even if it's ridiculous, you just need to do it because you start to build that relationship, that trust with yourself. And that's what the point of this is.
Yeah. Trust in yourself. Yeah, that is it, FM. That is the key, isn't it? That is the key that you, under it all, that is trust yourself. And I've got to get these monitors right. I can't get these monitors right, guys.
That's all right. Sherry is saying the Mafia has helped me to get visible and much stronger funnel. I got 7 one-on-one new clients last week. Yay! Well done, Sherry. That's amazing. So Leanne says, so don't use or post if a special, so more beneficial to talk about the outcome and hop on a call first. Yes, Leanne. 100%. Because what happened is that these people they don't trust you. They don't know you yet. They're not going to buy, right? It's like impossible for them to make a decision because they don't know what the value is there. So absolutely. That is the biggest challenge. Amazing. So Lucia, the second thing that we had in here is resilience. So how did you feel before? What was the part? Why were you not consistent and resilient in your business? Tell me more.
A lot of my, I guess, emotional effects were that I was not good enough. Even though I strived and got to a certain level, I always shrank back down. It was just this model or this person I had become. I was I'd push myself so far, get to the level I wanted to be at, and then I would shrink, I'd disappear. And there was underlying stuff that was going on, a lot of childhood stuff that I hadn't dealt with and didn't know about. And I've been working on that in the last 12 months as well. So listen, the thing is, this is the self-sabotage model that we teach in the Mafia, right? So you start, you get a little bit of result, and then you get afraid, right? So the resilience doesn't happen because we just get scared. We get scared and we pull back. We go, oh my gosh, what do I feel like? A fraud, right? You're afraid that maybe you're doing too much and you're not good enough. And there's all these things that we all have. Right, Lucia? It's not just you, right? We all have childhood stuff. But the thing is that people don't believe that the business is a 3D printout of their thoughts. So whatever we subconsciously thinking is going to manifest into our business. So Janine, there might be something there for you that if you are struggling to come up with a price or choosing your price, then it might be because you just feel like a fraud. You feel like you're not sure about that, which is normal. So the resilience will come from be able to be consistent enough and overcome your fears by starting from lower. Listen, in 5 years' time, when your business is making 200,000, 500,000, 600,000, a million, you're not going to go, oh, that's so bad that the first 2 months I was charging, those 2 months back then when Francesca told me, I was charging only $100 for 5 sessions. Oh, I'm so embarrassed about that. When I tell you that 6 years ago I used to charge $180 for 4 sessions, do you think less of me right now? No. Who cares? That's right. No.
That got me the momentum, right? And that's why Lucia was able to be resilient. Lucia, tell me if I'm wrong, because the support, right? We give you that support and that momentum of going, if you fall, we're here. If you don't get any clients, we're here. Stand back up. Let's go.
And sometimes it was a matter of step off that chair and get out there and be, you've got these people around you that are actually going to support you. And that's what I've the Mafia team was, you know, you knew that they were always there. Well, I still know they're always there. You know, Amy will say, if there's anything you want, just, you know, just message me, just let me know. Mika is the same, you know, like that's the culture that you've grown in the mafia, is that supportive. And I've seen that in all the people that that inspire me, you know, that inspire me in their mafia. They're all the leaders that, you know, I'm working beside. They don't, you know, they're not putting themselves on pedestals. They're right beside. Look at you, FM, you know, like we're having a conversation, like, you know, we're having a glass of wine or something, you know. So I think that's what you have to get to, is that point where you're on that that path by yourself, but you've got people beside you. Yeah, and that's how I feel. Totally aligned to what I do.
Yeah. So the next thing that you said in here, that the reason why you reached your 5K in a month is because, yes, we're getting to the questions. I just want to make sure that we're running out of time. So I want to make sure that we call, and then I'll get to the questions too. I know, we're running out of time. Education. You said in here that education was a pivotal part for you for your 5K month. So what was education? Because I want to make sure that we share some tips as well. We have been sharing tips, and I want to share tips in every level. So education, what is the piece of education that you go, I couldn't have done it without that?
So what I meant by that was that...
Sorry, you lost me for a second. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. What I found is that I never, like I'm freezing now. I can see myself freezing. I never felt that I had that piece of paper, you know, that piece of paper that said I'm qualified to do this or I'm qualified to do that. And what I need, not what I needed, but through this process, I've become aware very much that my wisdom has come from all the things I've done in my life. You know, like everything that I've done has got me to this point. I was in financial services for many years. I learned all about, you know, accounting and booking, you know, money, how money works, you know, what money you need, how to save your money, not...
Okay.
So, you know, it was getting through to myself that, you know, I needed to learn a system. I needed to learn a process and understanding and being okay with a time frame. So giving myself 6 months and then implementing. So, you know, getting myself to that point.
So what would be one piece of education that you learned from the mafia that you think was vital for your 5K month? A process is something.
Sales strategy. The sales strategy was the best month. Was it a month? I think it was a month. It was a month
of October.
Yeah, it just boomed my business. I had $3,000, you know, like I had sold $3,000 in 9 days, I think it was, FM. I can't remember exactly. I closed at about 5, almost 6,000. It was the biggest month. It was my best month, and it was right before Christmas, right? So
October.
But it was the sales strategy, because the sales strategy gave me all of those key components to push me just that little bit more, you know, like getting those one-on-ones, you know, getting 20 one-on-ones for a week. You know, when you get those numbers up there, that's when you find that, you know, I was just giving them out everywhere. So I'd go on and put a post in my groups, and I'd say I'm giving away 5, and I'd do 5 that day, and then in 2 days' time I'd do another 5, and everyone was, you know, they wanted free coaching, of course, you know, they want that guidance. And I was converting.
I love it. So we're doing, just for the people listening, we're doing another sales mastery in July. So if you want July to be your best month ever, you got to be in the mafia to be able to get your ticket for your sales mastery. It's a limited number of people, and it's on top of the mafia. It's not included in the Mafia Academy because we want people to has skin in the game, right? So you put your money in so that you know every single person doubled the business that month. It was fantastic. Okay. So the fourth point is mindset. What is one mindset piece that you learned in the mafia that got you to get your $5,000 months?
Okay, so I am resilient. I am a resilient person. You know, I learned at 21. My daughter was born at 21, and I have had to go up against doctors and professors and, you know, all sorts of people that have told me that what I'm saying is wrong, you know, and I know that I'm right. So I've been really, really passionate about, you know, everything that I do. But I actually found that sometimes it's really good to pause, think about, you know, what you're messaging, what you're getting across to people. You know, like it's one thing. Oh, wrong one. It's one thing to just.
It's okay.
It's one thing to be out there with, you know, what you know, but then you've got to think about the people that you're talking to. So, you know, understanding that people may not be at that level. So, you know, always being mindful of your future clients and those people that are coming along. But for me, it was my limiting belief. It was definitely my belief in myself and in my capabilities to help others, you know, because I didn't have a tangible product.
Yeah, so the biggest mindset shift for you was to really have that confidence to go and put yourself out there. Is that right?
Yeah, clarity and confidence, definitely.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, listen, it's a no-brainer. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions. So Susan, what's a no-brainer? What's a no-brainer for you? Doesn't have to be a no-brainer for me, right? For me, my no-brainer was $180 for 4 sessions, right? I couldn't believe that people would give me more than $200. I couldn't physically believe. And when I did, and people were giving me $200, I was like, wait, what? And I was celebrating. But listen, I did have 10 people literally in 10 days. And I was like, I just made $1,800 in 10 days. What the hell? And before that, took me 9 months for doing that, right? So it's to get any clients. So listen, the thing is, this is why I didn't know what I was at the time. I was a life coach, so it was life coaching. So anything that will bring, will work on, have to be like you have a program or you have all these things prepared. People want to talk. People want to be listened to. People want to have this suggestion. So just have the conversation with people, and it will bring, if you're an expert at what you do, if you know your expertise, it will be easy to run the sessions. And that's why you need to go back to basics. You need to go back to I'm going to charge as little as possible. We have Mauro saying, I'm a relationship coach, close to launch my business. What is the best way to start? I have a 30-minute free session to a $900 package. Mauro, $900 package is quite a high ticket price, right? And so the package is for long. Is it 6 months or is it 3 months? Make it shorter and cheaper for people to try you. People need to trust you. And until they try, until they buy, they don't buy, right? So you need to make it a no-brainer, and then they can upsell to a longer period time with you. But they gotta have an option to work with 3 weeks or 5 weeks or 7 weeks. Don't make it too long and too pricey, because people are gonna say no, right? So make it a no-brainer. It's gonna be what sits with you. For me, it was $180, and then from there the next time was $250. The next time was $350, and it slowly grew until I was like, wow, this is crazy. People are now paying over $1,000 for 5 sessions. This is really good. And then I was fully booked, couldn't fit anybody else in. So then I moved one to many.
So
Lucia,
sorry,
yes.
I was just going to say my middle package was $450, and that you know, like that was my middle package. I had $350 at my three sessions, and then I had $550. So I started $350, $450, $550. So I could, it was a no-brainer for me to remember. I didn't do the math. I just went $350, $450, $550. And yeah, they always went for that middle product. Always. Like, I honestly did not have anyone in that, you know, like you speak that, you say that all the time, and I'm like, yeah, okay, rightio. Every time, everyone has been $450, and I can go back on my, you know, on my Stripe account, and I can see that they're all the $450, and it's
So listen, everybody listening now, think about it. You go with a package of $450, right? You do 3 packages, and the middle one is $450, and just do that for the next 10 people. You're gonna make $4,500 in the next 30 days. Would that be better than what you're making right now? Most likely, right? So very important that you guys think about that. And I do that for, if you're listening to this and you're fully booked 101, same concept. Start with a lower price one with the group, right? So super low, that is a no-brainer, and do that for the group of 10. And just go with that. And then you can work with the next 4, 5 weeks, 6 weeks with 10 people that just paid you $450 each. That is $4,500. You just made $4,500, but then you, as a small group, you can truly help them, support them, and then you can take it to the next level. So very important that you guys don't try to make these crazy expensive prices, because a lot of my clients come to me with crazy prices, and all we do is like teach them how to build trust at the top of the funnel so they get people into a call. That is the biggest part, by the way. A lot of people talk about money, but the money is not the most important part, right, Lucia? If you didn't have people at the top of the funnel, nobody would jump into your calls. Is that right?
That's exactly it. That's the plan that worked. That is the thing that I'm really seeing gathering momentum even more now. Is I had 17 at my workshop the other day. So, you know, when we are at the top of the funnel, we've got 6,000 people basically that we're talking to. So, you know, from that 6,000, I want to get it to 10. It's really funneling through, you know, like there's all those people that I'm talking to. They may not be talking to me, but I'm actually having that voice in their ear kind of thing. So yeah, it's very powerful. Yeah, we have to.
Amazing. So Lucia, yes.
Patience is a thing that's a lot of people see others, and you said that in the beginning. Patience is a thing, you know, just keep following the process. If FM says, you know, lower your prices, get your prices to a realistic price level, and get 10, and then, you know, go with those 10, do it, you know, because that's what works. That is really what works. And be patient with yourself. Be kind.
I love it.
Yeah.
Such a good point, Lucia. Be kind to yourself. We are so tough. We put this crazy amount of prices, and then we get really upset because we don't get results. It's like, come on, like, you don't see what people did at the beginning of the business. So don't try to model people that have been in business for years. Like, I had a client of mine that wanted to sell my top program is $20,000, and they were like, I'm gonna do a $20,000 program. Like, you've been in business for 3 days. Just wait. You've got a lifetime to charge people $20,000. But when you charge the money, there's a lot of responsibility that goes with it. Like, my $20,000 program is like spot on. Like, everybody makes the money back. So I'm not going to just throw numbers like that. Like, it's important that you do it with a conscience and going, is this valuable? And I'm not saying that there's no value in what anybody does. I'm sure all of you guys watching here, you're an expert, but people don't know that yet. So you need to prove yourself to them until you can then put your prices up. So Lucia, if someone wants to work with you and wants you to help them with the, you know, feeling love for themselves inside and out, how can they reach out to you?
So I believe my VA is on this call. I do have a 30-minute one-on-one, and I would love to have a chat with you. I'd love to work with you in my one of my packages, or I just would love to talk to you for 30 minutes about where you're at with your business and, you know, in life in general. So I can help you with wardrobe editing. I have a Mafia package that I've just done the other day, actually, with the Mafian. Lots of fun. And I have that as a Mafia price. So I just go into your home or do it via Zoom. So there's 2 different offers there, a 30-minute chat into a Mafia deal, or a 30-minute chat into just seeing where you're at in your business. Thanks.
Love it. Love it. So make sure that you guys all book. There we go. Regine is here. Book the chat right there. This is what happens when you're part of the Mafia. You have amazing virtual assistant, just like that. The boom, just put your post in there for you. So book your chat with Lucia now if you want to learn more on how you can love yourself inside and out. And listen, Michelle, that's great. I love that you're an action taker, that you just take your prices off. But listen, this is the other thing. Putting one offer out there doesn't cut it, right? It's not just about putting the offer. It's about adding value. It's about doing all the thing. Oh, you can't see Regina comment. Regina, you need to put it to panelists and attendees, my darling. Please change your and send it to everybody. my assistant did it. Okay, so everybody listen. It's really important. It's really important that you think about it's not just about putting one offer out there and getting one book in chat, right? You need to make sure that you do the top of the funnel right. So if anybody is wondering how we do that in the Mafia, I'm gonna share my screen just briefly, and I want to show you guys that you've got a choice. If you don't know where you're at from invisible to invincible, like Lucia at the beginning, she said she was invisible, so you can put as many offers out there, but if you're invisible, nobody's gonna take them up. So very important that we teach you how to get to at least establish, and you can do it by yourself and figure it out by yourself and try to model what you see around, or you can come and learn it from me. So this is what Lucia has done. She came to one of my half-day workshop. We have one in Brisbane. So if anybody is in Brisbane right now, tell me, because I've got a surprise for all of you. And if you're not, tell me where you're from so that I can give you access. But everybody that is listening right here, right now, I'm going to give you an offer to come to my workshop where we'll show you how to use your organic strategies, establish your business, establish yourself and build that trust, have the marketing funnel structured properly so that you can actually get clients and scale your business. It's incredible. So now for the first, I'm going to look, there is lots of people watching live as well. So for the first 10 people that say, I want this, in the comment here and on Facebook, the first 10 people are going to get a free ticket to my half-day workshop. It's usually $49 offline. So if you are we also do them online. So if you say you want this, you are going to get your ticket. It's on the 23rd of February in Brisbane. So Janine, Mauro, you guys want to come to the workshop. If you are in Melbourne or other cities and you want this, still say I want this in the comments. The first 10 people get a free ticket. Please make sure that only say yes if you can make it to the date. If you are online, we can also do one online. So you need to say the words I want this to be able for you to get a ticket. I love it. Oh, look, all of you guys. I'm interested. Go ahead. Say I want this. My team is going to send you the details. And for everybody else, please, Tina, put the link in here. Put the link in here and you guys can go and check it out and secure your seat for the future. So if you're watching this on Facebook as well, I can't see your comment, but I promise you the first 10 people will get a free ticket. If not, click on the link and secure your seat, because my workshop get fully booked quite easily. And the one in Brisbane here, I'm really excited to be able to run it. So thank you. A great investment to your time. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Lucia, for your time. It was fantastic to have you along here. Everybody, listen. Joining these workshops, joining these webinars is valuable, but it's not going to change your business if you don't implement it. In the Mafia Academy, we whip you to get shit done, to get the action taking. We only work with action takers. So come along, check it out and see if this is the right next step for you. If it's not, it's fine. Still implement what we taught you. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lucia, for your time.
Pleasure, FM. A pleasure always. Thank you for having me. It was wonderful.
And congratulations, Lucia. I am so, so proud of you. You have come such a long way. And this is just the beginning, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. I'm loving the journey. It's just brilliant. Thank you.
So good.
Thank you.
Amazing. Love it all, everybody. My team is going to reach out to you. We have everybody's email that is on the webinar. So my team is going to reach out to you. We will send emails to all people interested. Please drop your mobile right now. If you said I want this and we haven't got your mobile, put your mobile right now in the chat here, not on Facebook, just here in the webinar, just to the panelists if you don't want to send it to everybody else, so that my team can actually call you and give you the ticket, because I don't want you to miss out. So if you said that you were interested and you wanted to win the ticket, put your mobile so my team can call you and send you the details so that we can lock you in for the workshop. So put your mobile in here. So again, one more time, thank you, Lucia, for watching and for I love it, you guys. You're so active. This webinar was amazing. I had lots of fun. I'm going to go back to my 500K club right now, and I'll see you, all the Brisbane people, next week. And then we'll see everybody else online. We'll get a workshop online in a couple of weeks as well. So thank you, Lucia. Thank you, everybody. Mwah. I'll see you in the next workshop. Bye. Hey, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, then you have to come to check out our Facebook group, Workshop Secrets for Coaches. It's a community of over 9,500 coaches that are ready to boom their business by running workshops. They are stuck in one-on-one coaching and they're ready to start to go one-to-many. So if you are one of those coaches, then you have to join us. I look forward to see you there. And hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a review to win a ticket to one of my workshops. I look forward to see you there.